We in the studio. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Quinn Wade coming here to you with a quick video about Rudy Golbert. We're gonna do two potential videos. We did it with Steven Adams that did 800. We did it with a lot of people like Jeff Teague, Mike Conley, some underrated players. So I gotta talk about everybody in the NBA. I'm the #1 source for basketball right now. So we gotta talk about everybody. And Rudy Golbert just really been showing that he's a starting center in this league. In this Cantor went to the bench some games. Now he's on the bench. Rudy Golbert can't shoot like Enes Kanter, but Enes Kanter not really a knockdown shooter anyway, to be honest about it. He ain't really a floor spacer because the jump shot really not that consistent. And when he is open, he ain't automatic. So shit, ain't like you losing a whole lot of floor spacing because Enes Kanter really not a knockdown mid-range shooter. He can knock it down, but not consistently. So I'm looking like Rudy Golbert is a rim protector. Would you rather have floor spacing or a rim protector? You do need the floor spacing so that way Derek Favors can work in the post, so he can have some room to work in the post and know how to work getting double team from the baseline. But Derek Favors ain't no goddamn rim protector like that. Rudy Golbert averaging 2 blocks, almost 3 blocks a game. It's been going up every day. His blocks been ridiculous. He's protecting the paint. He's hustling. He's playing with energy. He's playing good pick and roll defense. He might be the defensive player that they need. And they pretty much got him for cheap. They got him at the 27 pick from Denver. And he's pretty much been a solid rookie. And he's 7'1", 245. So he's mobile, he's quick, and he's long. And it's pretty ridiculous that they got a pretty good player at the 27 pick. In the last 10 games, Rudy Golbert been shooting 65% from the field. So he's been finishing around the paint with layups, putbacks, and finishes. What I mean by finish, I mean dunks, putbacks, and tip-ins. So he's been finishing around the basket pretty good. Something that Enes Kanter doesn't do that well is finish around the basket consistently, especially in the post. Rudy Golbert is a player that he don't need a team to run a play for him. He just there for his rim protection and his putbacks and his alley-oops, kind of like DeAndre Jordan, kind of like Tyson Chandler, but he has higher potential because he's still working on his jump shot. He's still working on his post game. He could be an all-around player by his third season, depending on how Utah develop him and depending if they want to keep Enes Kanter. Because if they keep Enes Kanter, they got to pay Enes Kanter a lot of money because Enes Kanter is a good center and he can shoot and he's a good free throw shooter for his size. So a team will trade for Enes Kanter. A lot of teams would like to get Enes Kanter, especially because he's a 7-foot center that can shoot and he can shoot free throws. So Enes Kanter is a high-value player, and he got high potential. Rudy Golbert probably got higher potential because he's a rim protector already, and he's a good finisher. All he needs to do is develop a jump shot in a post game, and we know how long them two things take to develop, especially a post game. It takes years for a player to develop a post game, and I don't expect Rudy Golbert to be able to be an offensive player no time soon. But I like what he's been doing. I like his finishing ability. I like his rim protecting. I like his ability to run the floor, get out on breaks, get putbacks, get tip-ins, get dunks. And he's taking smart shots. He averaging 3.5 blocks a game in his last 10 games. And in January, he averaged 4.3 blocks. Like I said, it's been going up. And he averaging 1.2 steals. In January, he averaging 1.4 steals. So he's a defensive anchor right now, and he's just pretty much showing that he's way better than Enes Kanter. I had to do a video about him because nobody talking about him really, and I like what I've been seeing out of him for the Utah Jazz. I think he has a high potential. He could be a two-way player, but if they develop him right, just like they got to develop Enes Kanter. He don't have no defense, and he's not a good finisher, but he's a good shooter. Not a great shooter, but a good shooter and a good free throw shooter. Rudy Golbert has a lot of shit to work on, but he's a solid NBA player, and he really was a steal for the 27 pick. That's the whole part I try to say about it. That was a steal of a pick. And he's 22 years old, so that's pretty good. But I'm going to just run down his free throw percentage real quick before I end the video, if I can get it. Well, fuck it. That's one thing you got to work on is his free throw a little bit. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Check out my older videos. If you're new to the channel, you like my videos and like the older videos, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the day. We're going to come up with another underrated player in the next video.